there seems to always be these misconceptions when it comes to how we best build strength. Now, to be clear, we're talking about strength, not muscle size, because they are not the same. Last week, I saw a video. This guy was talking about how he built a huge bench press, and he did it with drop sets at 12 reps. Now, this is great for building muscle size, and you will get stronger, but it's not ideal for building strength, and I'll tell you why. Because muscle size, while related to muscle strength, does not equal muscle strength. There is no perfect relationship there. This is why an Olympic lifter, pound for pound, will always be stronger than a bodybuilder. Even though the bodybuilder has huge muscles, their muscles are not as effective and efficient at moving very heavy weight as the Olympic lifter is. Now, this has to do with the neurologic system, or the brain's ability to effectively and efficiently fire a muscle so that it can move the most weight possible. Now, a good example is how I managed to increase my bench press from 245 for one rep to 365 for one rep over the course of a few years. Now, what I did was I took my 5 rep max and I did that for 20 reps. Obviously, that's not one set, it takes several sets. And then in between sets, I would wait several minutes so I can recover and then go again. With this process, you are encouraging the brain and the muscle to fire every single muscle fiber that it has, because with a weight as heavy as the weight that you use for a 5 rep max, the muscle has to use every single muscle fiber. Otherwise, it's not likely to move that weight, or it's not really your true max. Now, obviously, you can play around with the reps a little bit. I could have done the same thing at 4 reps or 3 reps, and maybe it would have changed the outcome slightly. But the fact remains that you have to use a very, very heavy weight for your body if you want the neurologic system to be optimized to move effectively and efficiently and in the most powerful way to actually move a very heavy weight. So if you're doing higher reps with the goal of building strength, look at it this way. If I'm doing 12 reps of whatever weight, initially, I don't need to use every single muscle fiber in my muscle to move that weight because it's not heavy enough. Now, eventually, as I fatigue, the other muscle fibers will have to kick in and be used more and more, but it's not the same because they're not firing all at the same time, and the brain isn't coordinating that movement to build maximum strength and power. So if you want to build true strength and your goal isn't necessarily to be a bodybuilder, try lifting very heavy with low reps for several sets. If you do that consistently year after year, you will be very, very strong. If you found that helpful, I would appreciate it if you could hit the like button. Otherwise, if you have any questions, you can put those in the comment section. And then if you want to subscribe, my channel is about how we can build a physically fit and functional body that will help us continue to do the things that we want to do as we age.